my God, oh my God. Hey, oh my God, oh my God. I'm solo with this shit, man, fuck a squad. You niggas watching me, you need a job. Niggas keep
All right, so listen, we're going live and we're doing a YouTube video at the same time. I haven't been posted a video in a while because A, I went on vacation, I was in the Florida Keys, and B, my cameraman broke his leg. So he's getting better now, so we're gonna start getting some videos up. But this story is a crazy story, and you might not believe it, but everything that I say actually happened. So this was in Colombia. I call it the zombie story. This is in Colombia. And the funny thing about it is I've been to Brazil way more times than I've been to Colombia. But most of my crazy story happened in Colombia. So what happened was this time when I went to Colombia, I went to Bogota, Colombia, but I wasn't there to shoot porn videos. My boss sent me there because his birthday was coming up and he wanted to have a big birthday party in Colombia. So he sent me there like a week ahead of time to set everything up, you know, to get the girls. And then of course, he really wanted to party. So to get the coke, the ecstasy, the weed, whatever the girls wanted. So I went there a week ahead of time, and my homegirl, she shot a movie with us maybe like 6 months earlier, like this orgy scene. And then me and her became friends. And so I asked her to, you know, help me out to get everything, to coordinate the girls, coordinate getting the coke, the weed, whatever we needed. And so we went to this, she took me to this one area, and that's where we got some of the drugs from. But she didn't take me all the way in. She told me to wait like maybe 2 or 3 blocks away. So I was curious what was in that area. So the next day, in the daytime, I went back and walked around. Then all of a sudden, I turned into this little alley. And when I turned into the alley, I'm like, the fuck? It looked like what you would see in a farmer's market, right? But they were selling drugs. They had tons of coke, tons of ecstasy, tons of marijuana, like they're in an open market. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? What I found out, there's this area in Bogota, Colombia, it's called Zona La Tolerancia, the tolerance zone. So the police allow them to have this open market, drug market. And so I was like, oh shit. So now my boss comes in and he brings his security guard. His security guard is this big ass white dude. He looks like a young Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like, oh shit. So how do you let this nigga get on the airplane? So anyway, so they come. So I tell them about the open market, right? And they think I'm lying. I'm like, nah, for real. There's a open drug market. Looks like a farmer's market. They was like, no, take us down there. I was like, all right, I'll take you guys down there tomorrow in the daytime. They was like, okay. So the next day, you know, we're doing stuff, hanging out, whatever. And then it started getting late. I'm like, hey, I thought we were supposed to go down there. It's like, okay, we'll go later. Now it's dark, but I really don't want to go in the dark. But they was like, it says like, we want to see this. Let's go. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. Like, you know, we went Arnold Schwarzenegger. So like, we'll be all right. We got the Terminator on our team. So we go to get in the taxi, right? And when we tell the taxi driver where we're going, the taxi driver like, oh, fuck that. I'm not taking you guys there. You guys get the fuck out the taxi. You guys shouldn't go, and I ain't going. He kicked us out of the taxi, right? So he's like, oh, fuck him. We get another taxi. Tell him where we want to go. He's like, nope, I'm not taking you. Get out. You guys shouldn't go, and I ain't taking you. I'm like, what the fuck? So now we get in the third taxi, and he's like, he didn't want to take us either. But he's like, okay, we'll pay you double. He's like, all right, I'm not going to take you all the way over there. I'll drop you off like 2 or 3 blocks away. But the whole time he's telling us like, don't go. I'm telling you guys, don't go. He's like, no, we'll be all right. And so we get out the taxi, pay him. And he's still telling us, I'm telling you guys, don't go. So I'm like, fuck. So we go anyway, hard-headed. We go anyway. We walk, and then we walk, turn into the alley that I was telling you about. And then we turn into the alley. There's this like, I'm telling you, it seemed like it was a zombie. But see, the thing about it was, they were so high on crack that I think the crack turned them into zombies. Because we turned the corner, as soon as we turned the corner, this one Colombian guy, he started following us, and he was like, gringos, right? Then all of a sudden there's like 5 more like walking behind us like gringos. I'm like, fuck. Then now there's like 10 of them, right? Like walking behind us like gringos, like zombies. I'm like, oh, fuck, man. And so my boss, he had on a hoodie. I don't know why he had on a hoodie, because like when you have on a hoodie, you can't really see everything that clear. So he had on the hoodie, and so one of the zombies grabbed his hoodie and took his hoodie off his head, right? And I was like, fuck. And so my boss, he was an amateur boxer. He knows like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, so he did some martial arts. And so my boss was about to punch him, right? And then I turned around and I pushed the zombie, right? And when I pushed him, he went back. But when he came back, he had a gun pointed at my boss's head. I'm like, oh, and it's not just a little gun. This is a big ass gun. I'm like, oh shit, fuck. And so, but my boss is standing there like he ain't scared. I'm like, so I push my boss out the way. When I push my boss out the way and I turn around, now the gun's in my head. I'm like, fuck, shit. So now I'm like, okay, cool. We got young Arnold Schwarzenegger with us. Let's see what he gonna do. So I look over and he's about to punch this guy, and the guy pulls out a gun and puts it right in his ribs. I'm like, oh shit. That ain't no zombie right there. That look like a professional. So there was like 3 of them, and they all 3 had their guns out. And then one was like, who speaks Spanish? And I was like, I speak Spanish. And then he was like, what the fuck are you guys doing down here? And then I was like, oh, because I was nervous already, like, fuck. So then I turned to my boss like, hey, why are we down here? He's like, tell them we're looking for girls. Oh, we're looking for girls. He's like, you guys are in the wrong fucking place. You guys gotta get the fuck out of here. And so they escorted us out of the alley. But I was like so scared. So I was like, I had some money in my pocket. I think it was maybe like, I don't know, 100,000 pesos, which is like, at that time, it's like $100. So I was like, here you go. Thank you. And then we walked, got in a taxi and left, right? And I was so shook up. So when we got back to the hotel, I took some sleeping pills, some Ambien, and went to sleep, right? And then when I woke up in the morning, I'm like, I was like, hey, I had this crazy dream that we was getting chased by zombies and they pulled guns on us. And they was like, nah, that really happened. I was like, fuck. That was probably one of my crazy, well, actually, I got some more crazy stories from Colombia, but that probably was getting chased by zombies. That was the craziest. So what I need you guys to do is like, comment, and subscribe. And I really need you to subscribe so that way when we put up some new videos, you'll get a notification. And I got some more crazy stories. That was crazy, but I got some more.
Niggas keep on plotting, call them fried. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.